Bernie H, first in the live chat as expected. How you doing, Bernie? Hopefully you're having a great day there today in your neck of the woods. This TGIF Friday. You see how quick I can get my streams up and running here. Ooh. Looks like it's popping up there pretty quick. That's a good sign when it's opening up fast. God is great in the house. Chuck Dupree Sports Cards. Matty Ice is here. Bernie H again. Chuck Dupree. God is great. Big Race. Ball cards. Hello, fellers. Alright, we are rocking and rolling today. I like this. Computers must be all up to date finally, because the internet must be just doing stupendous today, because things are rocking and rolling for sure. Just got one more to get up and running here. Give you a quick update while we're waiting for the computers. We do have 5 prizes on the wheel. We are just over 500 entries, and today is only the 12th, right? The 12th of May, and we're already halfway full. So who knows? With Ken Griffey Jr. Sweetness next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be full of Ken Griffey Jr. Sweetness. Probably the likes of not you've ever seen on a YouTube channel. And that'll be sharing my about 3,400. I'm going to do my count, get my updated count this weekend, and see how many different Ken Griffey Jr. items I have in my collection. It's going to be a fun week next week. Tell all your friends to come out and watch the Ken Griffey Jr. Sweetness. We're going to have a blast next week, I think. I sure hope so, that's for sure. I want to have a blast next week, because that'll be highlighting my collection for sure. My PC of my favorite player, Ken Griffey Jr. So that's what's going to take place next week. Okay? Let's see, what do we get up here? 2 o'clock we started, so 2:01 to 2:03 is the end of the 2-minute warning. That is as soon as I get it typed in here, so you still got a chance. Early bird. There we go. There's the end of the early bird entries there. Hopefully everybody's having a awesome TGIF. This is, of course, Hall of Fame Friday, episode 116. Hank Greenburg. I do have a few cards of Hank Greenburg. Probably do have more, but haven't finished my other 4 5,000 count boxes that I have to sort. That's one of my next projects now. So that's where we stand there. And then after that, we're going to do our trivia ×2 for the weekend, our baseball game, plus family mail call part 3 of 3. We got 3 team bags of Hall of Famer cards to add to my Hall of Fame PC. And then we will do closing. I couldn't fit it all in the title, so it's in the description of the video. We will then do a 2022 Allen and Ginter hobby box. That will be the last Allen and Ginter box I'll be opening, unless somebody in my group, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, sends me more Allen and Ginter. Don't quite have the complete set yet, but am working towards that. If not, over time we'll get it completed, maybe 1 card at a time for what I got left. Matt, aka Semi Truck 75, what's up? Alright, so let me get my early bird entries in here and get them taken care of. that again is my info on my new Patreon tiers. If you're interested, just let me know. I can fill you in on the details on that, but you go to my Patreon page and read it over and see what you'd like to do there. We are going to be gone on to the 12th today, and then we'll have the first part of next week, followed by the 19th, which will be the end of next week. Will be on the back of our spreadsheet here. Already went over that, so I can put that away for now. Get this ready and rocking and rolling. This is my Seattle Mariners schedule, wins, losses. I've made a couple burps on the way and stuff, but we do play Detroit this afternoon at 3:40. So Dragon Fan Tim, if you're here, we're going to be playing your team. Hopefully you guys are ready to rock and roll. Alright, so we'll do that really quick there. But we're going to, so there's our Hall of Fame. We're going to do that, our main thrust for Friday. Our 3 team bags of Hall of Famers. We got a Hal Baines on the top, a Tom Seaver, and a Jack Morris. And then underneath of that, we do have the Allen and Ginter 2022 hobby box that we'll do. It says look for any 3 of these cards: autograph cards, relic cards, rip card. I've never gotten a rip card yet. Printing plates and book cards. That's pretty awesome. I've never pulled I've pulled 1 printing plate in all my pack openings through my YouTube channel. I've never pulled a rip card yet, and I've never pulled a book card. A book card would be sweet too, but we'll see what we get there. Okay, so without further ado, let's log down who got into the baseball game for today before we get into trivia, before we get into our Fairfield from Locka 99, and of course our main thrust is to mainly have fun today. That's what's going to be fun. So we got Bernie H with a +1. Got Bernie H followed by a God is Great. And then as I'm logging you all in, that'll be the early birds. I'll log you guys in first. Chuck Dupree Sports Cards is going to be batting today. So we got 3 batters for sure. God is Great. Matty Ice Cards. Matty Ice Cards is in the ball game today. And if you didn't get in the early bird, you could still get into the baseball game if you want to do a super chat if you ended up late. Matty Ice Cards, Bernie H, Chuck Dupree. Let's see, we got the Chuck Dupree. God is Great, Big Ray, Chuck Dupree, God is Great. Matt, aka Semi Trucks 25, is going to be in the baseball game. Chuck Dupree, Bernie H, Garrett, Matty Ice Cards, God is Great, Chuck Dupree, Bernie H. I think these are all repeats here, that's fine. Matt, aka Semi-Truck, Big Ray's Ball Cards, and Guru and Wahoo got in under the wire just at the end of the 2-minute warning. Alright, and then who do we got after this one? Bernie H, Guru, Wahoo, Crossover Paranormal. You just missed it. You just missed it. But by the time I go down the list here, you will have a chance. If you do a super chat now before we start the baseball game, you can play. Okay. Big Ray's Ball Cards, Chuck Dupree, and Matty Ice Cards. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers everybody in the very start here. So let me refresh the chat real quick, and we will get in. I'll give you the lineup for our baseball game coming up next in the lineup here. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters, 2 full rounds. We've got Bernie H. If I missed you, please let me know. Chuck Dupree. Wait, Big Ray. Big Ray's ball cards. There we go. That makes it number 7. Thought I'd logged you in there, Big Ray, but I've got you now. So again, Bernie H, Big Ray, Chuck Dupree, God is Great, Guru and Wahoo, Matt aka Freight Truck 25, and Matty Ice Cards. Gives us our I was late. Do I get some points? Yeah, you were late again there, Dragon Fan. If again, for those, let's see, who do we got late here? We've got, let me go through all the late birds. I'm going to go through everybody that came in after the 2-minute warning, and if you want to quick give a $1 super chat, that'll get you into the baseball game. Alright, I've got after the entry, if I call your name, you've already got an entry for the early bird, but there was Big Ray, Bernie 8, Guru Wahoo, Matt aka Semi Truck 75, Crossover Paranormal Society, Big Ray's Ball Cards, Chuck Dupree Sports Cards, Matty Ice, Guru and Wahoo, all those, and then the new ones that just popped in here, Kyle Bush fan Ryan Doherty. He's a channel member. He already gets entries at the beginning of the month. But if you don't make it in an early bird in time, again, a super chat will do the trick before the baseball game starts. Alright, Dragon Fan Tim, you were late. You do not get some points right now unless you give a super chat like you did yesterday. $1 suffices. Alright, Dragon Fan Tim watching. Crossover Paranormal. Alright, you get 5 plus, that gets you into the baseball game as an early, so there's the 5 bell dingers for cops. You get a 5 plus, you're entered into the baseball game, so we're up to 8 batters so far. I was busy watching the new Michael J. Fox movie and lost track of time. Well, there we go. Dragon Fan Tim. Alright. So, other than that, I will give everybody just a second or two more. If another super chat comes in, we'll be good. Show off, haha, Crossover Paranormal Society. Well, he got in. He got 5 entries, plus he gets to play in the baseball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So, if there are no more super chats of at least $1 or more, we will continue on with where we are in the baseball game. Lockin' 99's in the house. How you doing there, Jason? Thanks for popping into the stream here. Alright, Big Ray's Ball Cards, Dragon Fan Tim, hello. Okay, we're going to get ready to start the baseball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. Almost 3 full rounds. So without further ado, again, the lineup is Bernie H and Big Ray's Ball Cards. Rounding up the first 3 batters is Chuck Dupree. Then batting cleanup today is Cops. Alright, with his super chat for $5. God is Great and Guru and Wahoo the Turtle are the next 3 batters. Our final 2 batters are Matt aka Freight Truck 25 and Matty Ice Cards. Just remember, we will be doing double trivia today. We've got today's trivia, and oh, I'm telling a fib. The weekend trivia is just this day in Baptist, not Baptist, in baseball history. Okay, so let's get ready to rock and roll and get this game underway. All right, this is for Bernie H. 2 batting. Oh, he's got a foul ball and a single. A single for 300 for +3 for Bernie. Okay, next up is Big Ray. Big Ray Ball Cards is up next for his. Let me scooch that up. Oh, there we go. We got it in the screen. We've got 2 more at bats for Big Ray's ball cards, a foul ball, and an out. Oh no, Big Ray, you got 0 bonus entries. Alright, next is Chuck Dupree. Chuck Dupree is the last of our first 3 batters, and Chuck is going to get that one and a 500. 5 plus an out. So, Chuck, today you got a 5-pointer. You got a 5-pointer. Alright, next up to bat is Cops. He bought his way into the baseball game. Thank you there, John. And here are your... Actually, yeah, I gotta reset this because he gets 5 for the super chat. You get to play the baseball game anytime you give a super chat. And you get 5. So you got your 5 plus whatever you get for your 2 rounds here. Okay? You got a triple and a hit. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So for the baseball game and the start of stream, boom, you're up to 8 now, John. Alright, next up to bat is God is Great, and then Guru and Wahoo. Okay. 2 bats piece coming up. Boom, there's a hit for 100 and a triple for 2 for plus 3 for God is Great. And then next is Guru. Guru and Wahoo for our second round of 3 batters. We got a double and a triple. 2 plus 5 is 7 for Guru, plus 7 for Guru. Okay. Guru says, what? Hashtag rigged? You got 7 entries that time. How can that be rigged? Alright, the last 2 batters we got coming up here now are AKA Freight Truck 25 and Matty Ice Cards. Will end our baseball game unless we get any other super chats. Okay, reload the batting cage here. The next 2 hits. Boom, a 500 and a triple. 5 plus 2 is 7. So AKA Freight Truck 25, you got plus 7 entries. And next and last we've got so far is Matty Ice. Matty Ice is the next 2 batters. Okay. You got a triple and a foul ball as an out. So you get a plus 2 there, Matty Ice. Get a plus 2. Alright. That takes care of the baseball game. Unless we get some super chats later. Thank you there, Jonathan, for that $5 super chat. It's much appreciated, for sure. Alright. Now it is, let me bring out the trivia board here. The trivia board. That makes it sound funner, right? Makes it sound more interesting, for sure. And Guru quit lurking in my closet. Okay, what did I say here? 0, Big Ray getting sent down to AAA. Thank you, brothers. That's 5 times better than the last. Rigged. Thanks, Guru. Well, at least I'm playing, not just spectator on the couch. Alright. Let me refresh the chat real quick here before we get into our trivia for today. Okay. So we try and keep the content rolling here. We'll keep the content rolling. Okay. Our trivia is 1 correct answer. So let's get this trivia done and out of the way, and then I'll read the one for tomorrow. So for today, Friday, May 12th, 2023, the baseball birthdays for today are Yogi Berra, Lou Whitaker, Philippe Alou, and Joe Dugan. Our team history question is, Which Devil Rays hurler hit the first pitch ever thrown to him for a homer? Was it A. Esteban Yan? Was it B. Jim McKeer? Was it C. Corey Lytle? Or was it D. Roberto Hernandez? Which Devil Rays hurler hit the first pitch ever thrown to him for a homer? Was it A. Esteban Yan, B. Jim McKeer, C. Corey Lytle, or D. Robert Hernandez? And the answer is Dragon Fan Tim, you got it right. It was A. Esteban Yan. You are now on the board, Dragon Fan. You are now on the board with the trivia. Let me go through and read off the answer here. You can see it on the back. Again, which Devil Rays hurler hit the first pitch ever thrown to him for a homer? It was A. Esteban Yan. Yan became the 16th player in baseball history to hit his first offering out of the park. The blow came off Bobby Jones in the second inning of an interleague game against the Mets on June 9th, 2000. Yan threw 5 frames and allowed 4 earned runs on 5 hits and 2 walks. He got the win as the Devil Rays triumphed 15-5. An interesting game for sure. All right. So congratulations there, Dragon Fan. And for Saturday, May 23rd, and Sunday, May 14th, Mother's Day, our Saturday birthdays for tomorrow, the 13th, are Barry Zito, Dusty Rhodes, Jose Rijo, and Johnny Roseboro. And our Sunday Mother's Day birthdays this year are Tony Perez, Earl Combs, Ed Walsh, and Roy Halladay. All right, on this day, the Rays' Rich Hill entered exclusive company on May 13th, 2021, joining Cy Young Nolan Ryan as the only pitcher at age 41 or older to strike out 9 Yankees in a game. Pitching for his 10th club in his 17th season, the 41-year-old righty served a mix of fastballs, none above 91 miles per hour, cutters and sinkers, and curves to hold the Yankees to 3 hits and 3 walks while striking out 9 over 6 2/3 innings. Less than 2 months later, he was traded to the Mets, joining his 11th club. So there you go. On this day, for Saturday and Sunday, the 13th and 14th. 2000, that was before I was born. I don't think so, David. Before you were born. I don't think you're 23 years old, or 22 for that matter. But nice try. All right. So, our Monday and Tuesday trivias should be fun. Our Monday trivia is going to be a 4-pointer, and our Tuesday for Ken Griffey Jr. week next week will be a 1-pointer. So that takes care of that now. So we will put this sheet aside until we get to the end of stream, unless a super chat mysteriously appears in the chat. Okay, we are going to go now though into Hank Greenburg's biography for our Hall of Fame player for today. So we're going to learn all we can about Hank Greenburg, and then we will continue with our regularly scheduled program. So we'll do the Hall of Fame biography followed by the Hall of Famer packs, followed by the Fairfield from Locken 99, and ending with the 2022 Allen and Ginter Hobby Box. That is our lineup for today. And we are 25 minutes into the chat, so let's get into, as soon as I get a sip of water, Hank Greenburg's biography. Wow, he's got an interesting birthday, that's for sure. There's a lot of ones in it. All right, Hank Greenburg. All right, Henry Benjamin Greenburg was born Hyman Greenburg on January 1st, 1911. So if you would do it in today's terms, the way you write up the year, it'd be 1/1/11. So it'd be four ones for his birthday. You could say he was born on January 1st in 1911. But of course that would put him over 100 years old today. So unfortunately, he only made it to age 75 in 1986. Because that's when he passed away. Nicknamed Hammerin' Hank, Hankus Pankus, or the Hebrew Hammer, was an American professional baseball player and team executive. He played in Major League Baseball primarily for the Detroit Tigers as a first baseman in the 1930s and 40s, a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame, and a two-time Most Valuable Player MVP award winner, and he was one of the premier power hitters of his generation and is widely considered one of the greatest sluggers in baseball history. He had 47 months of military service, including service in World War II, all of which took place during what would have been prime years in his major league career. Let me just check the chat real quick before we do continue here. Yeah, 2000 BC. I like that. Donald, can you do bios for the Hall of Famers of wrestlers soon? You can put that one in your back pocket for now. You can put that one in your... I have a better idea. Why don't, once you get monetized, I'll let you do that series. Wrestlers. That's a cute one, David. That's a cute one. Sean Tieford has an extremely impressive Hank Greenburg collection. Oh, that is cool. Sean Tieford has an extremely impressive Hank Greenburg collection. I'll have to look him up and see how many cards. See how big a collection that could be for Hank Greenburg. Interesting though, Chuck. Appreciate that. Alright. So Greenburg played the first 12 of his 13 Major League seasons for Detroit when he was an American League All-Star for 4 seasons and an American League MVP in 1935 as a first baseman and 1940 as a left fielder. He had a batting average of over 300 in 8 seasons and won 2 World Series championships with the Tigers in 1935 and 1945. He was the American League home run leader 4 times, and his 58 home runs for the Tigers in 1938 equaled Jimmy Fox's 1932 mark for the most in one season by anyone other than Babe Ruth, and tied Fox for the most home runs between Ruth's record 60 in 1927 and Roger Maris' record of 61 in 1961. Greenburg was the first Major League player to hit 25 or more home runs in a season in each league, and remains the American League record holder for most runs batted in a single season by a right-handed batter, 183 in 1937, a 154-game schedule. His career statistics would have certainly been higher than had he not served in the armed services during wartime in 1947. Greenburg signed a contract for a record $85,000 salary before being sold to the Pittsburgh Pirates, where he played his final MLB season that year. After retiring from playing, Greenburg continued to work in baseball as a team executive for the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Greenburg was the first Jewish superstar in American team sports. He attracted national attention in 1934 in the middle of a pennant race when he had to decide whether to play baseball on two major Jewish holidays. After consultation with his rabbi, he agreed to play on Rosh Hashanah, but on Yom Kippur he spent the day in his synagogue, even though he was not particularly observant religiously. Having endured his share of anti-Semitic abuse in his career, Greenburg was one of the few opposing players to publicly welcome African-American player Jackie Robinson to the major leagues in 1947. As far as his early life, Hank Greenburg was born Hyman Greenburg on January 1st, 1911 in Greenwich Village, New York City, to Roman Catholic Orthodox Jewish parents. David, 1883 to 1969, and Sarah Greenburg, 1881 to 1951, who had immigrated from Bucharest. The family owned a successful clothing shrinking plant in New York. He had two brothers, Ben, 1906 to 1994, and 4 years older, and Joe, 1915 to 2001, 5 years younger, who also played baseball, and a sister, Lillian, from 1907 to 1989, 2 years older. His family moved to the Bronx when he was about 7. He attended James Monroe High School there, where he was an outstanding all-around athlete, and was bestowed with the long-standing nickname of Bruggy by his basketball coach. His preferred sport was baseball, and his preferred position was first base. In high school basketball, he was on the Monroe team that won the city championship. In 1929, the 18-year-old 6'4" Greenburg was recruited by the New York Yankees, who already had Lou Gehrig at first base. Greenburg turned them down and instead attended New York University for a semester where he was a member of Sigma Alpha Mu, which he signed with the Detroit Tigers for $9,000, which would be equivalent of $146,000 today. Professional baseball. Greenburg played minor league baseball for 3 years, played 17 games in 1930 for the Hartford Senators, then played at Raleigh, North Carolina for the Raleigh Capitals, where he hit .314 with 19 home runs. In 1931, he played at Evansville for the Evansville Hubs in the Illinois-Indiana-Iowa League, batting .318 with 15 home runs and 85 RBIs. In 1932, at Beaumont for the Beaumont Explorers in the Texas League. He hit 39 homers with 131 RBIs and won the MVP award, and led Beaumont to the Texas Little League. Major leagues. As far as his early years, Greenburg had played in a single MLB game in 1930 and was the youngest player, 19, to appear in the major leagues that year. In 1933, he rejoined the Tigers and hit .301 while driving in 87 runs. At the same time, he was third in the league in strikeouts. In 1934, he recorded where did I go there? I scrolled and I lost my place. In 1934, his second major league season, he hit .339 and helped the Tigers reach their first World Series in 25 years. He led the league in doubles with 63, the fourth highest all-time in a single season, and extra base hits with 96. He was third in the American League slugging percentage at .600 behind Jimmy Foxx and Lou Gehrig, but ahead of Babe Ruth. And in RBIs, 139, sixth in batting average, 339, seventh in home runs, 26, and ninth in on-base percentage of 404. Late in 1934, he announced that he would not play on September 10th, which was Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, or on September 19th, the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur. Fans grumbled Rosh Hashanah comes every year, but the Tigers haven't won the pennant since 1909. Greenburg did considerable soul-searching and discussed the matter with his rabbi. Finally, he relented and agreed to play on Rosh Hashanah, but stuck with his decision not to play on Yom Kippur. Dramatically, Greenburg hit 2 home runs in a 2-1 Tigers victory over Boston on Rosh Hashanah. The next day's Detroit's Free Press ran the Hebrew lettering for Happy New Year across the front page. Columnist and poet Edgar A. Guest expressed the general opinion in a poem titled Speaking of Greenburg, in which he used the Irish and thus Catholic name Murphy and Mulroney. The poem ends with the lines, "We shall miss him on the infield, we shall miss him at the bat, but he's true to his religion, and I honor him for that." The complete text of the poem is at the end of Greenburg's biography page at the website of the International Jewish Sports Hall of Fame. The Detroit press was not so kind regarding Yom Kippur decision, nor were many fans, but Greenburg in his autobiography rolled. Greenburg led the league in RBIs, 168, total bases 389, and extra bases 98. Tied Fox for the American League title in home runs, 36, and was second in league in doubles, 46. Slugging percentage, 628, was third in the league in triples, 16, and runs scored, 121. Sixth in on-base percentage at 411, walks 87, was the seventh batting average, 328, and was unanimously voted the American League's most valuable player by All-Star break that season. Greenburg hit 25 home runs and set an MLB record still standing of 103 RBIs, but was not selected to the All-Star roster. Both managers put themselves on the rosters, but did not play. He helped lead the Tigers to their first World Series but sprained his wrist in the second game and did not play the other 4 games. Pop in the chat. Vintage cards and a huge autograph collection. Awesome. The reason I mentioned the bios of wrestlers is they are pretty amazing. Harley Race, Steve Austin, aka Stone Cold, is a Christian, and Sergeant Slaughter is amazing also bios. Well, that is cool. That is cool. I don't think I have any wrestling cards. But thanks, David, for the thought. Food for thought for way down the road somewhere, maybe, when I start running out of content. All right. In 1937, Greenburg recovered from his injury and was voted to the American League All-Star roster, but did not play. On September 19, 1937, he hit the first home run into the center field bleachers at Yankee Stadium. He held the American League by driving in 184 runs, third all-time behind Hack Wilson in 1930, Lou Gehrig in 1931, and in extra bases 103 while batting .337 with 200 hits. He was second in the league in home runs, 40, doubles 49, total bases 397, and slugging percentage of 668. And walks 102. Third in on-base percentage, 436, and seventh in batting average, 337. Greenburg came in third in the vote for MVP. A prodigious home run hitter, Greenburg narrowly missed breaking Babe Ruth's single-season home run record in 1938 when he hit 58 home runs, leading the league for the second time. That year, he had 11 games with multiple home runs, a new major league record. Sammy Sosa tied the record in 1998. Greenburg matched that it was then the single-season home run record by a right-handed batter, Jimmy Fox, in 1932. The mark stood for 66 years until it was broken by Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire. Greenburg also had a 59th home run washed away in a rainout. It has been long speculated that Greenburg was intentionally walked late in the season to prevent him from breaking Ruth's record. But Greenburg dismissed this speculation, calling it crazy stories. Howard Megdal was calculated in that in September 1938, Greenburg was walked over 20 of his plate appearances, above his standard for the season. However, more detailed analysis points out that Greenburg walked just as often in April and May of 1938 season, and that his excess walks in September came well before he threatened Ruth's record. Get a sip of water here for a second real quick. And yes, it's supposed to be very warm here this weekend. It's supposed to get into the upper 80s. That's hot for us up in the north here. Alright, let me refresh the chat real quick so I know where I'm caught up to. Alright. Greenburg was again voted to the All-Star roster in 1938, but because he was not named to the 1935 All-Star roster, he was benched in the 1937 game. He declined to accept a starting position in the 1938 All-Star American League team and did not play the National League 1 4-1. He led the league in runs scored, 144, and at-bats per home run, 9.6. Tied for the American League lead in walks, 119. Was second in RBIs with 146, slugging percentage, 683, and total bases, 380. And third in on-base percentage of 438. And still standing major league record of 39 home runs in his home park, a newly reconfigured Briggs Stadium. He also set a major league record with 11 multiple home run games. He came in third in the vote for MVP. In 1939, Greenburg was voted to the American League All-Star roster for the third year in a row and was a starter at first base and singled and walked in 4 at-bats. The American League won 3-1. He finished second in the American League in home runs with 33 and strikeouts 95, third in doubles 42 and slugging percentage 622. Fourth in RBIs 112, sixth in walks, and ninth in on-base percentage 420. After the 1939 season ended, Greenburg was asked by General Manager Jack Zeller to take a salary cut of $5,000, which would be the equivalent of $97,000 today. As a result of his off year in power and run production, he was asked to move from first base to the outfield to accommodate Rudy York, who was one of the best young hitters. of his generation who was tried at catcher, third baseman, and outfielder, and proved to be a defensive liability at each position. Greenburg in turn demanded $10,000 bonus if he mastered the outfield, insisting he was one taking the risk in learning a new position. Greenburg received his bonus at the end of spring training. In 1940, Greenburg switched from playing first base position to left field position. For the fourth consecutive time, he was voted by the season's American League All-Star team manager and All-Star team. In the bottom of the sixth inning, Gehrig and Lou Finney were sent to the game to replace right fielder Charlie Keller and left fielder Ted Williams, with Greenburg playing in left field and Finney in right field. Greenburg batted twice in the game and fouled out to the catcher 2 times. The National League won the game 4-0. That season, he led the American League in home runs for the third time in 6 years with 41 and RBIs 150. He also led the Tigers in the American League pennant and won his second American League MVP award, becoming the first player in Major League history to win an MVP award in 2 different playing positions. He admitted in his autobiography after his career ended that he had taken part in sign stealing on September of the 1940 season, which was inspired by teammates Tommy Bridges and Pinky Higgins, who noticed the new rifle they used for their hunt had a telescopic lens that could read signs when in the stands in the outfield. World War II service. On October 16, 1940, Greenburg became the first American League player to register for the nation's first peacetime draft. In the spring of 1941, the Detroit Draft Board initially classified Greenburg as 4F for flat feet. After his first physical for military service, he was recommended for light duty. On May 7, 1941, he was inducted into the U.S. Army after playing left field in 19 games and reported to Fort Custer at Battle Creek, Michigan. His salary was cut from $55,000 to $1,064,000 today, and a year to $21 or $400 today a month. He was not bitter and stated, "I made up my mind to go when I was called. My country comes first." In November, while serving as an anti-tank gunner, he was promoted to sergeant, but was honestly and honorably discharged on December 5th. The United States Congress released men aged 28 years and older from service 2 days before Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. Interesting. Then his return to baseball. Greenburg remained in the military uniform until he was placed on the military inactive list and discharged from the U.S. Army on June 14, 1945. He was the first Major League player to return to the MLB after the war. He returned to the Tigers team. And in his first game back on July 1st, he homered. The All-Star game scheduled for July 10th had been officially canceled on April 24th, and MLB did not name All-Stars that season due to strict travel restrictions during the last days of the war with Germany and Japan and ending of World War II. In place of all the All-Star games, 7 interleague games were played. 8 had been rescheduled. On July 9th and 10th, to benefit the American Red Cross, the War Relief Fund, and Associated Press All-Star roster was named. No game was played for the American League and National League by a group of their sports writers that included Greenburg as one of the All-Stars. Greenburg, who played in left field in 72 games, batted .311 and helped lead the Tigers to come from behind American League pennant, clinching it with a grand slam home run in the dark. There were no lights in Sportsman Park in St. Louis. Ninth inning in the final game of the season, the former Yankees pitching star of the 1920s Murderers Row team, George Piggrass, supposedly said, "Sorry, Hank, but I'm going to have to call the game. I can't see the ball." Greenburg replied, "Don't worry, George. I can see it just fine." So the game continued. It ended with Greenberg's grand slam on the next pitch, clinching Hal Newhouser's 25th victory of the season, and his home run allowed the Tigers to clinch the pennant and avoid a one-game playoff that would have been necessary without the win. Again, the now second-place Washington Senators, the Tigers went on to beat the Cubs in the World Series. In 1947, Greenburg and the Tigers had a lengthy salary dispute when Greenburg decided to offer lost my spot again. 1947. Okay. In 1947, Greenburg and the Tigers had a lengthy salary dispute. When Greenburg decided to retire rather than play for less, Detroit sold his contract to the Pittsburgh Pirates to persuade him not to retire. Pittsburgh made Greenburg the first baseball player to earn over $80,000, which would be $971,000 in today's salaries, in a season as pure salary, though the exact amount is a matter of some dispute. Team co-writer Bing Crosby recorded a song, "Goodbye, Mr. Ball, Goodbye," with Groucho Marx and Greenburg celebrate Greenburg's arrival. The Pirates also reduced the size of Forbes Field cavernous left field, renaming the section Greenburg Gardens to accommodate Greenburg's pull hitting. Greenburg played first base for the Pirates in 1947 and was one of the few opposing players to publicly welcome Jackie Robinson to the majors. That year, he also had a chance to mentor a young future Hall of Famer, 24-year-old Ralph Kiner. Said Greenburg, "Ralph had a natural home run swing. All he needed was somebody to teach him the value of hard work and self-discipline. Early in the morning on off days, every chance we got, we worked on hitting." Kiner would go on to hit 51 home runs that year to lead the National League. His first season of 1947, Greenburg tied the league lead in walks with 104, with a .408 on-base percentage, and finished 8th in the league in home runs and 10th in struggling percentage. Greenburg became the first major league player to hit 25 or more home runs in a season each league. Johnny Mize became the second in 1950. Nevertheless, Greenburg retired as a player to take a front office post with the Cleveland Indians. No player had ever retired after a final season which they hit so many home runs. Since then, only Ted Williams, 1960, with 29, Dave Kingman, 1986, with 35, and Mark McGwire in 2001 with 29. Barry Bonds, 2007 with 28. And David Ortiz, 2016. Alright, as far as his final seasons, Greenburg would likely have approached 500 home runs and 1,800 RBIs had he not served in the military. As it was, he compiled 331 home runs, 1,051 runs, and 1,276 RBIs. In a 1,394 game career. Greenburg was also an excellent contact hitter, earning a lifetime batting average of .313, starring as a first baseman and outfielder with the Tigers in 1930, 33 through 46, and doing duty only briefly with the Pirates. In 1947. Greenburg played only 9 full seasons. He missed all but 19 games of the 1941 season and the 3 full seasons that followed, and most of the 1945 to World War II military service, and missed most of another season with a broken record. Alright, as far as his personal life, Greenburg married Carol Gimble, daughter of Bernard Gimble of the Gimbles department store family, on February 18, 1946. 3 days after signing a $60,000, $834,000 today, contract with the Tigers, the couple had 3 children, sons Glenn H. Greenburg and Stephen, and a daughter, Alva, before divorcing in 1958. Their son, Stephen, played 5 years at the Washington Senators Texas Rangers organization. In 1995, Stephen Greenburg co-founded Classic Sports Network with Brian Bedell, which was purchased by ESPN and became ESPN Classic. He also was the chairman of CSTV. Classic Sports Network with Brian Bedell, which was purchased by ESPN and became ESPN Classic. Oh, come on, go away. Sorry, my computer froze up on me here, I think. Or at least this screen. Alright. So as far as MLB honors, he was in American League All-Star games from 1937 to 1940. Most Valuable Player in the American League in 1935. National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1956. The first player of Jewish descent elected to the Hall of Fame, garnering 85% of the vote. On Sunday, June 12, 1983, the Detroit Tigers retired Greenburg's uniform number #5 during Greenburg Gehriger Day at Tiger Stadium. Former teammate Charlie Gehriger uniform number was also retired. Both Greenburg and Gehriger attended the ceremony. In 1999, Major League Baseball All-Century Team nominee. Am I still live? Can you guys still see me? Because my computer is on the fritz, I think. Let me see if I can refresh it or anything. Yeah, okay, I see my hands waving, so I think I'm still alive. It's just not going to allow me to change screens, huh? Okay. So I just can't see what's going on my computer on the live screen. My computer is burping just when I thought it was doing so good. Okay. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. Let me see myself moving here soon. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. Okay, I see my thummies up there on this computer. But now I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my computer. Because it's got me all locked up. I guess I can continue and just hope it's still working. I just won't be able to do much. My word. Okay, we're gonna keep moving forward then. So that takes care. I can't see the recap for his biography. It's my computer is not letting me do any of that stuff. So I guess we just keep moving forward the best we can. It is getting warm, but I don't think my computer is overheating or anything. No. Feels fine. Normal. Fan's still running. Let's see if I can hit escape. Nope. Well, I'll leave it the way we're going since we're still alive and figure out how to end the stream later. Hopefully it will catch up to me. Can't bring Streamlabs for my live stream to the front of the Well, we'll keep going. Hopefully I'll do everything correctly here. I have to look on the screen here. Alright, so this is our Hall of Fame postcard for Hank Greenburg that I have. Of course, everybody knows I have those for sure, right? Henry Benjamin Greenburg, one of baseball's greatest right-handed batters, tied for most home runs by right-handed batter in 1938 to 58. Most runs batted in 1933 to 37 and 40 and 46, and home runs 1938 40 plus 6, won 1945 pennant on the last day of the season with a grand slam, home run in the ninth inning, played in World Series, and 2 All-Star games, most valuable player, American League player twice, 1935 through 1940, and lifetime batting average of .313. And that's what the back of the postcards look like for those that haven't seen them before. So let me put that over there, and then we do have a few Hank Greenburg baseball cards, Diamond Kings from 2019. A upper deck what is that, 1994 I believe, and then I believe this is a 2013 Panini Cooperstown collection, and an action-packed Hank Greenburg from High Pro Marketing in 1993. And that takes care of the Hank Greenburg cards that I have in my PC. Okay, we'll set these off to the side here, and if my computer ever wakes up, maybe it'll change screens for me. If not, I'll just keep running. I mean, my mouse is still working, but it won't let me click on anything here outside of moving the cursor around. Won't let me close any windows. So we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. So I think we'll do the Hall of Fame team bags first. So, you guys want me to do Jack Morris, Tom Seaver, or Harold Baines' pack first? Is also in the Conlon collection, which you have all those cards, those sets. Yes, I do. But I don't want to pull cards out of my set. And I know I have other Conlons in my 20,000 cards that need sorting. That's for sure. But that's another project for another day. It's like, oh my, this is going to be fun when we get ready to try and close the stream. Yeah, it's not letting me bring anything up. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. How's that sound? Just this one, and this one. Sounds good. Anyone but Harold Baines. Okay, we'll do Harold Baines last. But that's okay. They're all going to get opened anyway, so we can finish off Bernie H's box. I just want to see what he put in here for me. That's mainly what I want. I'm excited to get more Hall of Fame cards for my Hall of Fame collection. Jack Morris. And that's a 1980 tops. There's a Barry Larkin. Shout out to Fate Family and Sports. There's another Jack Morris. A Nolan Ryan. Another Nolan Ryan. 88 Don Russ. 1992 Don Russ, Nolan Ryan. Another Nolan Ryan. We're going in groups here, I see. Next we've got a Nolan Ryan when he's with the Houston Astros. Most strikeouts for a lifetime. Followed by another Nolan Ryan. And a Reggie Jackson. Boy, I wish that was the real autograph one. 2 of 9 in the baseball heroes. Oh, he missed this one. That's okay. We can fix that really quick. Okay. I may have to time out Big Ray. Huh? This is Nolan Ryan. Looks like 3 from that little Nolan Ryan 18 card set. Can't remember for sure if I had that whole set or not. We haven't got the Nolan Ryan yet. There's another Nolan Ryan. Wow, I'm going to definitely have a lot more Nolan Ryans. Nolan Ryan. Oh, there we go. Paul Molitor with the with the Milwaukee Brewers. There's another one. Sports Flicks. Reggie Jackson. Here's a Burt Blyleven, followed by a Tom Glavine. Looks like a 5th year card. Harold Baines, Hall of Famer. Jeff Bagwell, Tony Gwynn, Mike Schmidt, Phillies. I remember watching Mike Schmidt growing up as a teenager. Mike Schmidt again. There's Ozzie Smith, followed by Tom Glavine. Another Tom Glavine here. Opachi. That's cool. Fisk, Carlton Fisk, and Gedman. Phil Niekro, the old guy, the old man. When did Phil Niekro start? Looks like maybe his first year was 1964. Paul Molitor and Tim Raines, 1984 tops. Know that set well. That's my favorite set, for those that don't know. Alright, we will put that over there, and let's go into Tom Seaver next. Then we'll do the Fairfield Friday, and then we'll do the Allen and Ginter. At least I can see myself on the screen on my PC. My PC is the only one that's working properly now. Hopefully when I restart my computer, it'll unlock and end the stream. I sure hope so, because I don't know how to end the stream. Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what to do? Oh, we got some more unsleeved cards here, but that's fine. Tell you what, I'm gonna do these. Put these on top, and I'll put the unsleeved ones in a separate stack over there. Reggie Jackson, 1976. Paul Molitor, 1984. Ted Simmons, 1984. Tony Perez. Let me get my handy dandy sheet out there. Perez. Oh yeah, Tony Perez. Wonder I don't have as many Hall of Famer cards. Oh, I don't know why I always miss him. Jeff Bagwell. Ooh, is this a Bagwell rookie card? Don't know for sure. Is this? I may have. Big Ray. I think it might be. I'll set it aside and double check that later for sure. But I think that might be a Bagwell rookie card. George Brett. Not that one, that's for sure. Paul Molitor, 87. Ryan Sandberg. Alan Trammell. Kirby Puckett, 87. Don Ross. Dave Winfield. Jim Rice. See if he surprises me one of these days. I think that might be a rookie. Oh no. Anybody help me out? Rookie is 91. Okay. That could be right then. Because it only had this one. Yeah, probably could have been his rookie. His rookie year is 91. This is a 92 leaf though. So it's probably not an official rookie, but the thing I like is it shows the stats on the leaf card here as the MLB totals, and his totals with the Astros match up on the bottom. So that indicates it's his first year card, but not necessarily a rookie card. It's probably his first year card for a leaf. Then we got Mike Schmidt, Robin Yount, Alan Trammell. Oh, a mini Wade box. Not a super mini, but a mini. Okay. Gary Carter, Paul Molitor, Craig Biggio, Jack Morris, Ivan Rodriguez, Harold Baines, Barry Larkin. Once I get all my Hall of Fame cards all sorted and organized and stuff like that, I'll be able to go through my rookie card book then and see which rookies that I haven't already identified in my Hall of Fame rookie collection. He had a gold leaf rookie in 91 and also an upper deck from 91. Okay. John Schmaltz, Tom Glavine, Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, Larry Walker, Andre Dawson, Ivan Pudge Rodriguez, Larry Walker, Jeff Bagwell again, Fred McGriff. There we go, there's another Freddie. Okay. We set these unsleeved cards in a separate pile here so I can put them in my unsleeved sort for now. Roberto Alomar, Tom Seaver, Tom Lasorda. I always like this one where he's sitting casually there in the golf cart, just thinking like, hey guys, yeah, I'm relaxing here after the game or during batting practice, just staying out of the sun. Ricky Henderson. This is George Brett. Gary Carter. Why did that one feel different for some reason? 40 years of baseball. Kirby Puckett. Bomb Squad. That's a newer card. He's not getting a newer card in here. 2017. Bomb Squad. Topps opening day. Willie Stargell. Honus Bonus Wagner. And another Honus Wagner. Boy, they use this picture a lot for Honus Wagner cards, that's for sure. The 2019 Panini. Oh, they're both 2019 Paninis. This is number 27. This is a insert set, probably that year. HH-1 Honus Wagner. Pretty cool. He had a Topps 91 and also the Upper Deck 91. Alright, now on to Harold Baines. Oh, we got a gold in there. We got a Dennis Eckersley on the bottom there. Let me get this. Set aside here for now. Running out of spot to put all these blue tape pieces that I can use for future orders. So let's go through this last team bag here. Oh, we got some loose cards here. I think I can go on the bottom there for now. So who do we? Oh, we got some newer one. Fred McGriff, Dennis Eckersley, Chris and Tony Gwynn, the brothers, the Gwynn brothers. Houston Astros, Shooting Stars. Who's that? Drabek, Biggio, and Bagwell. Mike Mussina, Roberto Alomar, Burt Blyleven, Gary Carter, Tony Gwynn, and Ozzie Smith. These will go in my unsleeved pile. And let's go into these last few here before we get into the Fairfield Friday. I hope it ends it when I restart my computer, because otherwise this stream could be going on forever. White Sox, Harold Baines, Gary Carter, Paul Molitor, Mike Piazza, Pizza Man, Burt Blyleven, Joe Torre, Reggie Jackson, Bruce Sutter, Frank Robinson. That's an older one. That's a 1983 Topps. Steve Carlton, Alan Trammell, George Brett, Andre Dawson, Tim Raines, Rod Carew, boom, Bruce Sutter, Steve Carlton, Gary Carter, Andre Dawson, Ted Simmons, Steve Carlton, Lee Smith, Dave Winfield, Ivan Pudge Rodriguez Gold Cup card. That's pretty cool. I like that, because a Gold Cup card almost matches up the stats too. So I consider these, myself personally, I'm not according to Beckett, but sometimes the Gold Cup cards is probably the first card. And this is the same situation I see here. They show his minor league, Augustona, Charlotte, and Tulsa, and then when he played for the Rangers in 1991. This is a 1992 top, so his rookie year was probably 1991 for Pudge Rodriguez. But yeah, Raleigh Fingers. Then we've got Roberto Alomar. Then we've got a Dennis Eckersley Gold Edition. And a Harold Baines Gold Edition. Leaf Products. Those are awesome cards there, Bernie H. Appreciate that very, very much, that's for sure. Okay, put that there. I know where those Hall of Famer cards will go, and I do appreciate it very much. Just set this on standby in case we need it for the Fairfield. But we'll see. Okay, this can go right there. And now we'll go into our Fairfield Friday. Thanks to Lockin' 99, we have 3 more weeks of Fairfield Fridays left. 3 more weeks. Let me open this up in reusable fashion. Right. This is how you open a box if you want to reuse it for a repack product. In case you're always wondering how that gets done. Then we open up this guy here. You gotta get this tab here is glued. Then you open this, and then you can check the number here, and you know when they box this up. Manufactured date is October 22. So October of last year. It looks like we've got our cards here. We've got an empty box. Alright, we'll put this down, this down, this down, and this down, and then you've got it pretty much ready to reuse for your repack. So we've got I think they're about the same, aren't they? 1988 Donruss. I'm pretty sure that's what's in here in this one. So let's see what we can find in here for cards. Whoa! I thought that one came in my room for a second. It sounded like it came from over here on my wall, and I'm like, wait a minute, how'd that bird get in the house? Let me just check my computer real quick, see if it's going to allow me to... Nope. I'll end up doing something and my computer will unfreeze and close the stream. So I think I'm just going to leave it be and be without my... so I can see the live stream. Buzz the tower. Yeah, that bird sure did buzz the tower, didn't it? Eric Hensky. Is this? Oh, 2011 tops. Jordan Zimmerman for a 2013 Heritage. What's this one here? Is a All-Star Game 2017 Jose Barrios. A Justin Turner All-Star Game 2017. Randy Arozarena Jr. for a 2022 tops. Bubba Starling, Kansas City Royals. Then we got a Charlie Blackmon, Jack Clark, Rick Aguilera, Cleveland Indians. Trying to think who, I could always look that one up and see who those 2 players are on there for the Cleveland Indians. Alright. Norm Charlton, Kent Herbeck, Jose Guillen, Kevin McReynolds, Steve Olin, Dante Bichette, that's Bo Bichette's dad. Almost. He played for the Angels in 88 and 89 for a couple of games. Then he went back down to Edmonton. Then he came back up to the Angels, and then he went to the Brewers. I always like that, going over some of the stats for some of the father and son duos that are in the major leagues. Mike Stanton, Jose Akendo. Teamwork for Mark Wohlers, Kent Merker, and Alejandro Peña. Jose Melendez, Aaron Seeley. The future is now. 23 years old. Aaron Seeley. Zane Smith and Paul Zavella. Lonnie Smith with the Braves. The Home Run Chronicles. Andres Galarga. That's an older card of Galarga. Rafael Furcal with the Braves. Keith Mitchell with the Braves. Steve Bedrosian with the Braves. Joe Boever with the Braves. Marty Clary with the Braves. Somebody put a lot of Braves in there. Or they probably didn't really sort the cards that well, putting them into the box. They were probably in 5,000 count boxes. And just sometimes that's why they don't know if they're going to guarantee a hit. It just depends on if it's in the box that they get from people, cards that people sell. Greg Olson, Dave Nilsson. There's a Jose Canseco. This is, let's see. Wow, Jose Canseco was in the minors for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Jose Canseco was in the minors for 7 years before he came up into the athletics organization in 1985. There you go. Pedro Guerrero. Vladimir's the only Guerrero in the Hall of Fame. Then we've got Aaron Miles, second baseman for the Cardinals. Dustin Hermanson with the Padres. Doug Jones with the Astros. Base on balls walk with the Pirates. Tom Lemkin with the Indians. Rich Dotson with the Yankees. Chone Figgins Fleer with the Angels. It's pretty cool. Who is that? Chone Figgins? Nope, that's a third year card. He was with the Angels 2002, 3, and 4. Claudel Washington with the Angels. Pete Harnish with the Orioles. Rafael Ramirez with the Braves. 88 Donruss. So they must have opened up some of these cards and then left cards in the packs, huh? Bruce Hurst with the Padres. Bud Black with the Indians. Tom Gordon, that's Dee Gordon's dad, with the Royals. And Flash D. Gordon is his name now. He changed it. Chris James with the Phillies. Dave Anderson with the Dodgers. Bill Buckner with the Angels. Kevin Reamer with the Rangers. Marquis Grissom with the Expos. And Danny Jackson with the Royals. So not even a Hall of Famer in that pack for sure. That's kind of spooky. Well, let's see what we get in here. Would it even let me move it? Nope, it won't even let me move it around to rearrange it on the computer. I am just like totally locked up for sure. Well, at least my PC is still running. It hasn't locked up. Oh yeah, there weren't I didn't remember seeing any Mariners in there. But let's see what we can find in here for the 80s. Oh, this is 87. 1988 Donruss. Yep, there's our puzzle piece for Stan the Man Musial. That'll go in my stack of puzzle pieces over there. Let's see who we got here in this 88 Donruss. Tom Prince with the Pirates. Charlie Pulo with the Braves. Pat Pasillo with the Reds. Kent Tekulve with the Phillies. Eric Nolte with the Padres. Terry Pohl with the Astros. Steve Loynes with the White Sox. Al Leader, rated rookie card. Jeff Russell with the Rangers. Chuck Finley with the Angels. Lonnie Smith with the Royals. Rob McClure with the Expos. Greg Cataract with the Athletics. Tommy Hintz with the Indians. And Jeff Hamilton with the Dodgers. Oh my, oh my. What a week. What a week. Fairfield box. Nothing to note out of those either. Just a puzzle puzzle piece card for Stan the Man Musial. That's the only thing close to a Hall of Famer card we got out of that pack. Was the puzzle piece for Stan the Man Musial. Okay. Oops. Oh, I'm not going to throw you in the trash. I'll put you in my stack with puzzle pieces, so we can put some puzzles together down the road. Alright, so without further ado, 12 thumbs up, that's okay. We already decided before the day started that we would open up a box of cards today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Allen and Ginter. $5 don't get you what it used to. Are they $5? I pay more than that when I can find them at my local Rite Aid. That's the only place locally that I can find the Fairfield. But they're $5.99. I think it's $5.99 in our local drugstore. So that's kind of scary too. You can get them for $5, Jason. You're doing better than me. I'd have to go. I don't know if I could find them for $5 here. I don't believe I could. I don't believe oh, we got a box top. Oh, wow. You don't always get a box loader. It says, oh, it doesn't really say that there either. But we will see. Should I open this now, or should we wait till the end to see what our oversized box loader card is? That's pretty neat. What does it say? Anything on the back here? Oh, I wonder. Ooh, that'd be cool if it was like an oversized National Parks card. I like the National Parks cards, but we'll save that for last. Alright, so we'll leave that right there for now. Alright, let me put this up here, put this down here. Put these over here. And we will go through these. No, there's no foam on the bottom. So let's see what kind of fun stuff we can find in here before we have our barbecue later. We're having family come over, my niece and her husband and her mom and my daughter, and we're going to have a barbecue tonight. My daughter decided to do it. It's an early Mother's Day lunch. And then tomorrow my wife and daughter are going to a Mother's Day luncheon at the church. Let's see what we can find in these. Trying to complete some of the subsets on this. This is my last box I'm going to open, so let's hope we can find some good stuff here. We've got Garrett Cole, Carlos Correa, Edgar Martinez for the Seattle Mariners, Andrew McCutchen for the Brewers, Bradley Beal, basketball player, card number 222. Gaussman, Kevin Gaussman, and get that bread subset, and a black Pete Alonso with the New York Mets mini. Gonna put our minis there. We'll put our variation minis right there. I'm just gonna go right across the top each set, just so everybody knows, in case you count or check to see where items might be hiding. Pitching a gem on the back, Shane Bieber. Alright, George Springer with the Blue Jays, Pete Alonso with the Mets, Ellis rookie card, Drew Ellis with the Diamondback. Shout out to Kevin's Models and More. Jim Thome, Hall of Famer, 232. Lourdes Gurriel with the Astros. Yuli Gurriel, sorry. Trey Mancini with the Baltimore Orioles. And we got a Ginter back mini. Rodney Scott, barbecue chef. Alright. That's the base. And pitching a gem. Pitching a gem. Put that right there for now. I don't know why I'm looking up there. Can't turn the computer off because that's my, at least the streaming software is still working, so that's all that counts right now. Otherwise we'd lose the whole stream. But I'm hoping when I'm done, if I end or shut down the computer, it should save the stream. I sure hope so. I don't want to lose today's content, but if I do, oh well. At least it's not Ken Griffey Jr. Luis Castillo, Cincinnati Reds. He's now with Seattle. Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer for the Cubbies. Austin Nola for the Phillies. Whit Merrifield with the Royals. Ron Santo with the Cubs. Roger Hornsby with the Cubs. Then we got a Torres. Oh, I don't know if I got this one. Might be one of my missing ones. $2.95 for a base. Oh wait, they're both Ginter backs. Look at that. Oh my word. They're both Ginter backs. Then the banner season. Banner season. Put the banner season right here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think I can go over a little bit more, can't I? Alright. I'm not gonna take too long on this because I do gotta work on getting finished for today. There we go, there's another banner season on the back here. Jose Siri with the Astros. Robin Yount with the Brewers. Honus Wagner with the Pirates. Francisco Lindor with the Mets. Hank Aaron with the Braves. Joe Mauer with the Twins. Then we've got a goose. A goose is on the loose. I like that. A goose is on the loose. And a banner season, Rod Carew. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Marquez. Armin Marquez with the Colorado Rockies. Ricky Henderson with the Athletics. Dela Cruz rookie card. Brian Dela Cruz. Ke'Bryan Hayes with the Pirates. O'Neill Cruz with the Pirates. Jenkins. I knew there'd be a many under there. Jeff Jenkins with the Brewers. And House. Tim House, musician. Mini. Not a Ginter back. Let's do the Ginter backs, the non-Ginter backs, and the color variations. And our banner season for Fredlin. Fredlin banner season. I can go over a little bit more, can't I? Because that way I can squeeze another subset in here. Alright, Guru, have a great weekend. Everyone gotta go set up for a live stream later. The hunt for nice 1980 tops continues at 7 p.m. Joey Votto with Cincinnati. Barry Larkin with Cincinnati. Bobby Witt Jr. rookie card. Kansas City Royals. Justin Verlander with the Astros. Rachel Balovic, baseball coach for the Yankees. That's right, I forgot. She is the Yankees female coach. Alright. Harmon Killebrew with the Twins. J.D. Martinez with the Boston Red Sox. Base mini. And what's cooking? What's cooking? See, we got pitching a gem. And what's cooking alphabetically so far. Okay. This one kind of feels a little different. It's going to have a hit in it. Oh no. Roy Campanella with the Dodgers, the Brooklyn Dodgers. Tom Seaver with the Mets. Charlie Behrens, journalist and comedian. Matt Hamilton. Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers. Yoshi Tsutsugo with the Pirates. Then we got Byron Buxton with the Twins, base mini. And it's your special day. It's your special day. So that one goes here. And then pitching a gem, and then what's cooking. I know what's cooking's the last set. What's cooking is the last set. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got 5 of the 6 sets. There's another what's cooking on the back here. And we've got Abrams, C.J. Abrams. We've got Colton Walker with the Rockies. That was the Padres rookie card. Then Yogi Berra with the Yankees. Rodney Scott, barbecue chef. Where'd that other one go? I thought we had the mini of him. Austin Meadows with the Tigers. Christian Yelich with the Brewers. Adrian Beltre with the Rangers, base mini. And what's cooking? Mustard powder along with the apple cider vinegar. What a matchup. Alright, next one as we keep moving through the box. I know there half an hour. No, I think it's trying to remember what time the game starts on here. I thought it was 4:40. Danny Glover, actor. Jazz Chisholm Jr. with the Marlins. Yu Darvish with the Padres. Charlotte North, lacrosse player. Duke Snyder with the Dodgers. Dallas Keuchel with the White Sox. Shout out to Chuck. Roger Clemens with the Yankees. Base mini. And banner season for Fergie Jenkins. Who they got him with here? Chicago Cubs. Okay. Ready for another stack here. Well, let's see. I guess the box topper is probably one of the hits. I'm trying to remember if I had a box topper in the other Ginters I had. Can't remember. Sometimes you get a topper, sometimes you don't. It'd be nice if we get a good one. Alan West, or Joe West, I mean, umpire. Eloy Jimenez with the White Sox. Cal Ripken Jr. with the Orioles. I don't know what I was pausing for. Brooks Robinson with the Orioles. Paul Konerko with the White Sox. Stephen Kwan with the Guardians. And banner season Shohei Ohtani. Our mini is, it's the rookie variation cards. Jarren Duran, rookie variation card. So far, we'll consider that the only hit we got so far. I'll put them down there. It's already started at 640, or 6:40 Eastern Standard Time. Stott, Bryson Stott. Oh, was it 3:40 today? Maybe. There you go. Bryson Stott, rookie for the Philadelphia Phillies. Randy Johnson with the Diamondbacks. Paul Molitor with the Blue Jays. Jackie Robinson with the Brooklyn Dodgers. Luke Westman, tattooist. Bert Blyleven with the Angels. And Plies, Chris Plies, curler, mini base. And banner season for Manny Ramirez with the Red Sox. Okay. Top of the first inning. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you guys, I don't mind. Keep me posted with updates. Keep me posted with updates. I don't want to turn it on my phone. I'm already confused with not having access to my computer right now. Vladimir Guerrero with the Expos. Rosenhaus, Drew Rosenhaus, sports agent. Mike Schmidt with the Phillies. Seth Beer with the Diamondbacks. Gabriel Arias with the Guardians. Anthony Rendon with the Angels. Inside the Park. Inside the Park. Which one's this? Sequoia National Park. I believe that's in California, isn't it? Sequoia's in California. The heart of the California's mountains. There we go. And famous rivals. We got a famous rivals. So this one, let's see. I'm gonna put these guys here. Scoot that one over and scoot this guy over. And famous. It's your special day and pitching agenda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll keep going. We're getting closer. We're definitely past the halfway mark here. Another what's cooking here on the bottom. What do we got here? We've got Mike Trout with the Angels. Frank Robinson with the Reds. Blake Grice, the hobby Wonka kind. What's a Wonka kind anyway? YouTube videos reviewing Topps Project 70 trading cards, which features artists' creative redesigns of Ionic cards to celebrate the company's 70th anniversary. The Denver resident helped inspire an ideal adopted by DJ Ski for a Mickey Mantle eminent fusion design on 2/16. The design included a puzzle piece in support of Blake's brother, who has autism. Wonkerkind. He's a YouTube vlogger. Steven Strasburg with the Nationals. Ichiro with the Seattle Mariners. Then we've got Jim Cat for the Minnesota Twins. We've got a Eloy Jimenez with the Chicago White Sox. Ginter back. And a What's Cooking Cayenne Pepper. Okay. Getting almost finished here. I got plenty of time. But doing watch the game downstairs here as soon as we got one of those minis. We got another mini. Those are looking sweet in my binder. Charlie Blackmon with the Colorado Rockies. Mariano Rivera with the New York Yankees. Chris Bryant with the Colorado Rockies. Paprocki, and I'm going to turn this over for now. Jeremiah Paprocki, a PA announcer for the Chicago Cubs, and we got a David Ortiz Pappy mini relic. That is cool. That is cool. That's definitely a hit in the box for me. We got an Allen and Ginter Roy Campanella Ginter back, and a banner season with Reggie Jackson with the Yankees. That's pretty cool. We get this in a penny sleeve, and I think it's kind of a thin. I think it might go in this one. Yep. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put this rookie variation there for now. And there's our big hit of the box so far. A mini relic. A mini relic of David Ortiz, a Hall of Famer. That goes in my Hall of Fame sword now. That's an awesome, awesome hit. Awesome hit. Okay. Next pack. Okay. Let's see. Who do we got here? Juan Soto with the Nationals. Tim Anderson with the White Sox. MJ Melendez with the Royals. Duplass, Mark Duplass, filmmaker and actor. Taylor, football player Jonathan Taylor. Lou Piniella, manager card. Diego Castillo, base mini. And pitching a gem, Max Scherzer. Okay. Getting closer. I think we got, I can't remember how many left. 9 packs, including this one we're getting ready to open. Ooh. Got another fancy card coming up here. Alright, Blake Snell with the San Diego Padres. Cal Raleigh, rookie card for the Seattle Mariners. Max Fried with the Atlanta Braves. There we go. Oh, that one's different. Wilson Contreras with the Chicago Cubs. We got a Hamilton. Oops. Curler. And a Famous Rivals, Lee and Grant, along with another duck, a stiff tail. Okay, this is a second hit in the box. This one should go in here. Hamilton. We'll put him behind David Ortiz. David Ortiz is the bigger hit. Okay. Go in here, and who do we got next? Jose Altuve with the Astros. Matt Verling with the Phillies. Justin Gore with the Padres. No, Mackenzie Gore. Justin Gore. That's Gourmet Breaks. Mativicek. JJ Mativicek with the Houston Astros. Nick Castellanos with the Phillies. JP Crawford with the Mariners. We've got a Anthony Rendon black mini, and a Get That Bread Italian sub. Okay, 6 packs left after this one. Okay, Ken Griffey Jr. with Seattle Mariners. Ching, Ronnie Ching, comedian. Willie Adames with the Brewers. Sammy Sosa with the Cubs. Oh my word, another hit. I wasn't expecting another relic. This one is Lorenzo Cain with the Milwaukee Brewers. That's pretty cool. I was not expecting that. And a Joe Carter base mini, and a banner season 1982 American League MVP Robin Yount, along with our 3rd relic card. Oh my word, that's pretty awesome. I was not expecting to get all these relics. I don't even think I have. Oh, let me see. It doesn't go in this one. Oh, it does. So there we go. Lorenzo Cain with the Milwaukee Brewers. 3 relic cards. My word. A mini David Ortiz to boot. Alright. Wonder if we're still going to find an autograph in here. That would be awesome. But I think we've got all our hits, maybe. Unless, is there Alan Ginter hotbox? Jake Cronenworth with the Padres. Yoni Hernandez with the Diamondbacks. Ivan Rodriguez, Hall of Famer, with the Rangers. Austin Riley with the Braves. Mark McGuire with the Cardinals. Julio Urias with the Milwaukee Brewers. Dave Concepcion with the Cincinnati Reds, Ginter back. And pitching a gem, Jim Palmer. Okay, 5 packs to go after this. I mean, 4 packs to go after this. This was 5. 4 packs to go after this one. Let's see. Hobby Box usually has 3 hits. Does it, Logan? Not sure. We'll have to check. Yeah, 3 hits. Yeah, it says look for any 3 of these cards. Autograph cards, relic cards, rip cards, printing plates, and book cards. So I guess we got 3 relics. Alex Rodriguez with the Seattle Mariners. Field Yates, sports reporter. Yohan Moncada with the White Sox. Be Real, rapper. Hideki Matsui with the New York Yankees. Nair, Alyssa Nair, soccer player. Dale Murphy with the Atlanta Braves, base mini. And banner season 1987 American League Rookie of the Year, Mark McGuire. Alright, last row on the bottom there is the end of the box. So 3 packs to go after this one. Okay. We've got Tony Santillan with the Reds. Royce Lewis with the Twins. Todd Helton with the Rockies. Kendall Toole, fitness influencer. Manny Machado with the Padres. Shout out to Kevin's Models and More. Ian Happ with the Chicago Cubs. Then we've got a Fruit Mini. Jackfruit Mini. So we've got 2 ducks and Inside the Park and a jackfruit, and it's your special day. National Running Day. Okay? Last 3 packs. 2 packs to go after this one. Then we'll finish up with our 2-minute warning. Starling Marte with the Mets. Sean Murphy with the Athletics. Jose Barrios with the Blue Jays. Mitch Haniger with the Seattle Mariners. Davey Cutts, Barber. Xander Bogaerts with the Red Sox. Cody Bellinger with the Dodgers, Ginter back. And 2001 National League Cy Young Award winner, Randy Johnson. Right, next to last pack. Oh, we still have the box topper to open too. Wonder if that can turn into a hit. You never know. Alright, we got Bo Bichette with the Blue Jays. Jack Flaherty with the Cardinals. Lucius Fox, rookie card for the Nationals. Roberto Clemente for the Pirates. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with the Blue Jays. Gary Sanchez with the Twins. We got our Inside the Park, Yosemite National Park. Yosemite National Park. And it's your special day, National Hot Dog Day. Okay, and our last pack in the box. We move that out of the way. There's nothing else hiding there. Get that out of the way there for now. Last pack magic. See if we can get anything good in the last pack here. Sendog, it's probably a rapper. Yep, rapper. Guy Giancarlo Stanton with the Yankees. Marcus Stroman with the Cubs. Monty Irvin with the New York Giants. Will Smith with the Dodgers. Hunter Green with the Reds. Corbin Burns with the Brewers. Base mini. And pitching a gem, Roger Clemens. Why couldn't I get that out of my mouth? Don't know. Alright. Let me set that right over here. Close all the base. Anyway, we got a spot here for the oversized box topper. Can't see any clues in there. Don't even know what these look like for sure. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, it's a Ginter back. Oh my word. Looks like it's a Bryce Harper. A Bryce Harper with the Philadelphia Phillies. Allen and Ginter. Boom. That's one big Bryce Harper. For the Philadelphia Philly fans out there, that's one big. It's Allen and Ginter back. That's pretty cool. Nice Bryce Harper, that's for sure. So, hopefully you all enjoyed that. Let me get our closing thing again. Let me make a quick announcement here. We will be doing hold on, let me readjust these real quick. Those 3 sets there. That there, that there. Hits your, or get that bread, banner seasons. I'll put this all away sometime tonight after the festivities of the barbecue and everything. But we do have one order of business to finish up. That's the end of stream 2-minute warning. Okay. What do we got? 406. 789. 409, we're going to end the stream. 409, we're going to end the stream. We've got Bernie H. Bernie H gets an entry. Who else? Anybody else hanging out with us, or did everybody take off? Alright. So again, give you a heads up for next week. We are doing the Ken Griffey Jr. World of Championships autograph signature. I don't know why that is there. And I wish I could figure this out. Won't let me refresh or anything. Hopefully I don't lose the stream. Big Ray's ball cards is here. Alright, you've got an entry there, Big Ray. Or no, 2. I'm sorry, it's 2. You were here at the beginning. Big Ray was here at the beginning. It's a 2. So Bernie and Big Ray. Are you guys the only ones in here maybe? Let's see. What do we got here for our participants? You guys might be it. Bernie and Big Ray. It's the only 2 it shows in there. I can't see the other screen that says how many people might be lurking about. But we did start at 6, 7, 8, and 9. Lockin' 99 is in the house. You've got an entry there, Jason. Appreciate you, brother. Everybody went to Mike's giveaway stream. Oh, okay. That's fine. That means less entries I have to worry about adding to my wheel of fame for the wheel of names for the end of the month. But that's okay. That's okay. Shows 5 in here. Okay. Thank you. So I've got Lockin' 99, Big Ray, and Bernie H. Bernie H, Big Ray, you too, Bernie. So you all take care. Have a wonderful, exciting weekend. This Happy Mother's Day. If your mother's still around, wish her a Happy Mother's Day. If you're a mother and you happen to be watching, Happy Mother's Day. This has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans, Sports Cards, and more. Having been live this Friday with episode 116, Hang Greenburg, Trivia ×2, Baseball Game, Family Mail Call Part 3 of 3, Part 4, Finale from Bernie H, followed by the last Allen and Ginter box that was sent to me. Okay? So until then, you all take care and have a wonderful and blessed weekend. And we are closed for the day and the week. We'll see you next Tuesday for part 1 of 4 parts of Ken Griffey Jr.'s PC collection, and probably during the week I'll be doing a little part of his biography each day. So it'll be probably Hall of Fame Friday on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and it'll be episode 116, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. So again, it will be King Griffey Jr. week next week, is what I've decided to do, along with our Wednesday regularly scheduled Football Hall of Fame, which will be the 2017 Pro Football Hall of Fame players. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and I hope I can end the stream by hopefully resetting my computer. That's the only thing I can think of doing. Hopefully it saves everything that we've got in here. I'm going to try my best to try and close everything up, but in case I don't, if we lose the stream, it was fun while we had it. I don't know why my computer locked up. But until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and we'll see you around the channels. Hopefully this weekend, somewhere, sometime where you least expect me. Till then, you all take care and have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Bye for now. You could probably hear me in the background. I can't get this thing to shut down. We'll figure it out. I'm going to see if my daughter knows how to do it, or to see if she can get it unfroze. Don't know for sure if that'll happen or not. So until it does, you'll probably be in the background mode for a little while.
Your screen's on.
So this one under here
Okay.
is the one I'm trying to bring forward so I can stop the stream. But it's not letting me do anything on that screen.
I think it's just frozen. I think you're gonna have to probably get out.
Just power down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Hopefully it'll be there.
Hopefully it'll save it from this point.
Oh wait, hold up. That's weird.
Try and do the restart.
No, it won't.
Huh?
Something's
Sure.
wrong.
Oh, it's not letting you click. See, that's what. It wouldn't let me do anything on that one.
Hang on a second, I'm gonna figure it out.
How can I?
You have to reset it.